girl Glamorous Soul. Welcome back to my channel, and I am here with another video for you guys. If you guys would like to see how I created this beat, please stay tuned. And don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you can be notified for any of my future videos. See you in my next video. Bye. Okay, so our brows are already done. So we're just going to get straight into the eyes as usual. And I am going in with my BH Cosmetic Day and Night palette, 60 color eyeshadow palette. And I am going into that lovely pink right there. That is my favorite pink. I had this palette for a while now. And I see all these YouTube gurus talking about, oh, after some while, you have to throw away your makeup. No, I'm not, because it works just fine. And it doesn't break me out. And I paid money for that. Okay? Okay, so I am not throwing out my makeup. I had that for quite some time, and it works perfectly fine. Yeah, so back to the look. I am taking that pink and I am just using that as my transition color. That's just going above my crease. And yeah, in my crease a little bit, but that's going to all get covered up when I pop the other color in there. So I'm just using that as my transition color and I'm buffing it back and forth and in circular motions to blend it out. And then I'm going back into that same palette in that lovely purple, and I'm putting that right in my crease, and that just deepens my crease and give my crease some more definition, so when I actually cut my crease it will look bomb bomb bomb.com. Yeah, and then I'm taking that same purple in my outer V just to give it some more definition as well, because that's going to mix in with my other lid color. So I'm just buffing that out, packing it on to get the color that I want. And then I'm going to blend that out in a sec with that same brush that we used to apply the pink. And that's what we're doing now. We're blending the purple and the transition color. That's the pink that we used earlier. And we're just blending those two colors in to make them as seamless as we possibly can, so our eyeshadow will be flawless. And now I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'm using that to cut my crease. Guys, when I tell you I struggled with cut crease for beginners, I'm not gonna lie, it's going to take some practice, but I promise you'll get it because I was there once. And as you can see, I'm just following my natural crease. As you see, I'm looking up and I'm looking where my lids fold, and I'm just following that same natural crease. I'm not going above, I'm just following that crease. And then I'm using the same purple, but the brush that I used to apply the purple, just to blend in the concealer with the purple. What am I saying? I'm getting tongue tied. What am I saying? So now we're going into one of my favorite palette also, and this is the Juvia's Place. I can't talk today for whatever reason. But yeah, I'm going to that Juvia's Place, and this color, guys, it's like a rose gold metallic. It's just so pretty. On camera, it's coming off as gold, but it is not gold. It's like a rose gold pinkish metallic color. You'll see when I insert my pictures in at the end of the video. So stay tuned so you can see the exact color that I'm talking about. And now we're just lining our brows. We're doing a wing. And I said this in my past video, my previous video, that I still struggle with doing a wing. A wing is just so difficult for me. I don't know, right now it's looking like it's easy and I'm a pro at it, but I'm not. I still do mess up. But I promise this liner that I'm using is the NYX Precise Liner. And I'm telling you, it makes the job easier. It makes it so much easier. I can't even front. Like, it makes applying my liner it makes me look like a pro, as you can see. I look like a pro, like I've been doing this for a long time, but I haven't, and I still struggle with it. So I strongly recommend this liner. Even if you're a beginner, this liner will definitely help you. And now that we're finished with eyes, we're going to get into the face, honey. And I am using the e.l.f. primer. And yep, I don't like this primer. This will be the last video I probably use this primer because I went out and I bought 2 other primers. And that's coming up in my next video. I'm going to be doing a haul, a Sephora haul. So stay tuned for that. And I'm also going to show you guys how the product works. So stay tuned for that. And when I use this e.l.f. primer, I still have to go in with my Milk of Magnesia liquid to prime under my eyes, or like my T-zone, really, because I do get oily there even when I use that primer. So yeah, that's why I went out and got some other primers. It doesn't work for me. And now I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape foundation, and that's in the shade Mahogany. And yeah, I still love this foundation. It's still one of my fave. I will be trying some new foundations. As I said, I did a haul at Sephora and I have a lot of products that I'm coming to review. So stay tuned for that. And I'm blending out my foundation with a damp beauty blender. And this one is from the Crayon Case, I believe. Yeah, I think it's from the Crayon Case. And yeah, it's also damped. Always remember, when you're blending out your foundation with a beauty blender, always make sure it is damped. It just moves the product around very easily and effortlessly. And now we're going into highlight. I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape highlighter, and this is in the shade Deep Honey. And we're using that under the eyes, down the bridge of our nose, on our forehead, our cupid's bow, and our chin. And we're using that same beauty blender we used to apply our foundation to blend that product out. Now we're going into contouring. And I am using the Black Radiance contour stick. It's not a contour stick. I think it's a foundation stick. It's a Black Radiance foundation stick, and it's in the shade Deep Chocolate or no. It's in the shade Chocolate Drop. Yes, Chocolate Drop. That's the shade. Yeah, so I'm using that for my contour, and this foundation stick, I like it. I'm not in love with it. I don't know. I'm just playing around with it to see how best it works for me. But right now, it works because it's dark enough, but I also feel like it's too dark and it's not the right undertone for me. I'm kind of a red undertone, and to me, this is just way too dark for my contour. But I'm playing around with it. I'm trying to use it with other products to see how best it works for me. But I'm still on the lookout for other stuff that I can contour with. And I'm setting that with my MAC setting powder. I think it's a press powder or whatever it is. I think it's a setting powder. But I am using that, and all the products that I'm using right now, I will put that in the information box down below so you guys can check it out. Make sure I have the correct information for you guys. And now I'm setting with my Sacha Buttercup in the shade Buttercup. I don't know why I said in the shade, like Sacha has a shade. But yeah, I'm using the Sacha Buttercup setting powder to set. Why am I having such difficulty doing my voiceovers? So I'm using that setting powder to set my under eyes, and pretty much set in everywhere that I highlighted under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and everywhere that I applied that lighter concealer, I'm setting it. Always when you put down a liquid, whether it's foundation or concealer, you always want to set it with a powder. It just keeps the product in place for a longer time. It prevents creasing, and yeah, always go over those products with a powder. it just works better. You thank me later. And now we're contouring our nose, and we're using that same powder we used to set our contour. That same powder we're going in to contour our nose. I do not contour my nose with the cream because I feel like it's too dark for me, and it doesn't really, I don't like how it comes out. And now we're going into blush, and I am using the NYX blush. I do not remember the shade of it. I will put that down below though, so do check that out and you guys will have all the information. But this is one of my favorite blush, but I don't remember the name of it. And now we're going into some reverse contouring, and I am using the same Sacha Buttercup powder to do my reverse contour, but I am not putting as much powder that I did with my under eye. I picked the powder up on my beauty sponge, and then I dab it on my hand, on the back of my hand, to take off the excess powder, and that's when I go in and do my reverse contouring. Now I'm highlighting with my Molly highlighter. I just love this highlighter. It's just amazing. I just love it. It's the perfect glow for me. It's not too much and it's not too little. It's just perfect. And I just went ahead and set my face with my Morphe setting mist, and that too is godsend. That Morphe setting spray, guys, godsend. Love it. Try it out, please. And now I'm going in with some falsies, and I'm going to go into my under eye and putting in the black eyeliner, a NYX black eyeliner in my waterline. And I almost poked myself there. Yeah, but I'm going in with my black eyeliner in my waterline. And then I'm going to set that with the black shadow from that same BH Cosmetic Day and Night palette. I'm just going into that black and I'm setting the cream eyeliner that I put under my eyes. And that's just gonna, if my eyes ever get watery or starts running, the product will just stay put and it wouldn't run. And now I'm smudging everything together with the same purple that I use in my crease. Smudging everything all together. Let's get into lips. I am using my NYX lip liner in the shade Suede. And I'm using that just to line my lips. And I'm just following the natural line of my lips. I'm not going over it. I'm just lining my lips. And I am putting in the middle Lip Shine, and that's in the shade Voila. And I'm blending them together. Blending to get that ombre look, that ombre effect. And yeah, so this is the finished look. This is the finished look. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and don't forget to subscribe.